Alrighty, how are you folks? It's been a little bit of time. I'm out here playing on my own. It's a bit of a cold afternoon. I've just got an absolute cracker. It was an 87 jumping up to a 92, and if you can look down there, I've got one. That appears to be a sixpence. I'm just going to put that over there because there's more. There's a second one. And you can see that's super shiny because the other one's been sitting on it. That's another sixpence. And then just over here, I've got, that's King George V. It's like another sixpence. I'll put that over here. And then just here, got what appears to be a threepence. That's 4 silvers out of this hole. Let's have a bit of a listen. You won't be able to hear it because I've got it run through my headphones, but there's more just there. So I'm just going to dig in there with my fingers. There it is. It's felt it. Yep. There's another threepence. It's a sheaf of wheat. Let's see what else there is. There's more in there. There it is, just under my finger. It's another threepence. And that, yep, that would be it. Look at that, folks. We've got 3 sixpence and 3 threepence in one hole. That's an absolute pearler. I'll clean those up later and you can get a look at them. That was well worth coming out this afternoon. Alright, let's crack on and see how much more we can get before it gets dark. Alrighty folks, so where that disturbance is just there is where that big coin spill came out of. If you look just down in there, real shallow, I look to have got a badge or something similar. Holy shit. I can't quite make that out. I think it says 1926 and says councillor, so maybe that's an old school badge, or there he is, Teachers College something or other. Well, that's sexy as. I reckon that's silver too, looking at the way it's just blackened nicely there. Alrighty, that's awesome. Let's kick on, eh? Alrighty folks, so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just chasing along this old footpath next to this old fence, and just here you can see I've popped my next coin, and it looks to be a halfpenny. And it is, that's King George V, so it's going to be a commie half. And this fading light, oh, there you go, 1921. 1921 halfpenny. Excellent. Alright, let's crack on, eh? Alrighty folks, so still going along chasing this fence. The light's starting to go and it's starting to rain a little bit. As you can tell from my detector cover, starting to get a few drops on it. But looking down there in the hole, looks like I've got another halfpenny. Hope you can see him just there. Whoop, no, there's more than one. So that's the halfpenny I saw originally. That's a skippy. King George V. What's the other? See it just there, folks? The other thing that moved when I went in there. Just there. And that looks to be a penny. What do we got? We got a commie. Commonwealth of Australia. 19. Looks like a 27. 1927 Commonwealth of Australia, 1 penny. Alrighty, better check that hole. Make sure there's nothing else in there, because that's pretty cool. No, that's 2 coin spills and 4 targets. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, let's crack on. Well, as you can see folks, the sun has gone and we're officially in the dark. And here's my next target. You can see it just here. And it looks like a penny. and it's a 1964 Roo. 1964 Skippy penny. It's pretty much the last of the pennies before we went decimal. And there is Queen Elizabeth II on the back. Nice and shallow. That was a 94. So yeah, not bad. Probably got about another 20 minutes left here. Going to go out with Sergio in the morning, so I might roll this video together with the other one. We'll see how we go. Alright folks, let's crack on, eh? Alrighty folks, so still going. It's proper dark now, but just by the light of the headlamp there, just there, looks like I've popped another threepence. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it's a sheaf of wheat, 1943 as best as I can see. You probably can't see that very well at all. I've got to get a better way for doing night video, I think, but there we go there folks. It's another threepence to the collection. That was an 87, nice and solid. Alright, let's crack on. Hey folks, so here's my next target. A bit of a difficult one. There's a big ass root. I don't know if you can see it just there, but just there you can see my target. It's just come out, and it's a penny, and I can't in this light tell you much about it at all. Hang on a sec. No, it's a Skippy, that's all I can tell you. It's pretty caked on there folks. Alrighty, let's crack on, see what else we can get, eh? Yeah, King George the 6th. Well, it's a Skippy. Alright. Alrighty folks, so here's my next target, and it's probably going to be my last one I reckon. Just there. I don't know if you can see that. That is a Skippy halfpenny. Wait. Yeah, 19 something 7. 1947 Skippy halfpenny, and that should have King George the 6th on the back. But there you go there folks. It's upside down, but guess what, I couldn't be bothered turning it up the right way. Alright, let's see what else we can get in the last 5 minutes, otherwise you'll see me at the wrap up. I think I've got enough coins to make this a hunt on its own. Alright. Alrighty folks, so just over here somewhere was my last hole. And if we just come, just here, you can see it there. If we come forward, this is my next. I know I was going to call it quits, but check that out folks. That looks an awful lot like silver in the hole. I'm just going to reach in there once I prop this up. Oh yeah, it is. Big silver. I've got myself a florin. A bit of a white, yep. It's a 1947 florin. But I don't really care. Florin's a florin. It's 50% silver, but I'll take it. Alright, let's crack on a little bit longer, eh? Just looking for a shilling now. Alrighty folks, it's starting to rain, and here's my next coin. Just here. You can see where it came from just there. And we'll give it a bit of a wipe. That's King George the 6th. It's about penny in size. And that's a 1941 Skippy penny. Alright, gonna have to abandon this hunt for the shilling, I think. We'll go another 5 minutes, see how we go before everything gets too wet. Righto. Alright folks, definitely the last target, and you can see just here, I'll try and get a bit of a spot on it for you. Just there, I've popped a silver, but it's the wrong one. I've popped another sixpence. It looks a bit green, and I'm going to say it's a 50%er, but wrong one, but hey, I'll take them. Alright, it's starting to get, this rain's going to get pretty bad, so I'm going to head for home. I'll see you at the wrap up folks. Alrighty folks, welcome to the results of the hunt last night. It was pretty good, eh, in the end. Nice little solo hunt, got quite a few coins and was helped out by that cracking spill, the silver spill. I know there were 2, but I don't really count 2 coins. 6 coins, I can count that as a spill. We'll start up here, and we've got one Commonwealth of Australia penny in 1927, I think. And then we've got from about 1940 something right through 1951, and then a 1964 Skippy penny. So that's the pennies in the half pennies. One Commonwealth of Australia as well, and then a couple of crusty skippies. We've got that beautiful 1947 florin, an old sixpence. I had a good look and just can't get a date. That's King George V. No. Yeah. Anyway, and then the other side is really hard to get a date on, so we'll have a bit of a ferret around with that later. And then we've got another 3 sixpences. Again, we sort of span the war years right through to the 50 percenters, and then the threepences, we've got 4 of those again, war years right through into 50 percenter. 1 and 2 cent pieces, the usual array, and then we've got a nice saddle stud. I never get sick of finding those. One of those El Cheapo base metal religious medallions, and this Teachers College reunion badge. I'm just going to flip that over, and then you can see it says on the back there, it's got a date 1926, and I'm pretty sure that says counsellor. And then you've got underneath it here, you've got the mint mark, or the maker's mark. Nice little piece of silver, that. Alrighty folks, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the hunt. Wasn't bad for a solo effort, and we'll talk to you next time. Catch ya.
Ooh.